to the Cinamaker Meeting Director webinar. My name is Daniel Flores, aka DTM. I am a 2D illustrator and I'm an Adobe instructor teaching Photoshop, Illustrator, and Fresco. I'm also a regular streamer, streaming to YouTube, Facebook, and Behance. Plus, for the past few years, I have used Cinamaker to produce Adobe Max digital art segments and a series of demos for Sketchable app, a drawing app on the Surface Pro. I really enjoy how easy it is to use Cinamaker on the iPad and the Mac. Today, I am going to share with you a few things like what is the problem with meetings, what is Cinamaker Meeting Director, and what does Cinamaker Meeting Director do. And then we'll go over some of the basic operations of using Meeting Director, then finally take a moment for some Q&A. Let's start with the problem of Zoom meetings. I am sure there was already a lack of interaction between the presenter and the audience before we all started working from home, and our only engagement with others has now been through our screens. We have come to expect a lot from these screens. Video and audio quality come to mind, and in most meetings that's where we fall short, along with the single camera angles and talking heads. Your brand matters, so we can always add expensive professional tools to create dynamic presentations with the use of cameras, HDMI connections, and capture cards to captivate your audience and keep them engaged. However, we are here to add superpowers to your meetings. Now, what is Cinamaker Meeting Director? It is a fun and affordable way to connect your Mac, iPhones, and iPads to produce broadcast quality audio and video in your Zoom meetings. Now, how does Meeting Director help with those Zoom meeting problems? Very easily. With Meeting Director, you can enhance your meetings with storytelling tools like multiple camera angles. Let me go ahead and switch right there. Bam! What's up, everybody? Can you see me? Yes, you can. Nice. You see how I switched some cameras here? Graphics, check out my lower thirds and my text on the side, plus pre-recorded video and audio files. Now, who benefits from these superpowers? That's us. All right, that's you, me, anyone who wants their meetings to go beyond the expected, especially when we have an audience to engage. Today's Meeting Director demo will include how to bring in a live meeting into Zoom with the Cinamaker virtual web camera. We will connect, monitor, and switch cameras with an iPhone and add rich media to my presentations like graphics, movie clips, and picture-in-picture. Okay, it's time for the demo. So I am going to go ahead and share my screen. Bam, there we go. And turn off a couple of these layers because they are in the way. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, let me organize my screen over here. I have a whole nother Cinamaker setup. Boom, there we go. Looking good, DTM. I like it, I like it. And let's go ahead and minimize this because we're going to talk about that in a minute and get rid of these lower thirds. There we go. Looking good. I like it. That's good. All right. Cool, cool, cool. So now let me go ahead and share with you Cinamaker Meeting Director. And first, I would like to focus your attention on this bottom half. This is where we preview our preview monitors and where we can view our video sources and select them to bring them into Zoom. So because I only have one right now, let me show you how easy it is to bring in a second video source. So here it is, an iPhone, very simple iPhone, very cool. I'm gonna check that I am on the same Wi-Fi network as this iPhone here and this Mac. I have an iMac here. Got it. Go ahead and start open Cinamaker Capture, free, download it free from the app. I got it. I just bring in a little stand here in front of me. And now that I opened Cinamaker Capture, I have two options. I can either select video and start and use this iPhone as an audio source, or select audio and use this iPhone as an audio source. I'm going to go ahead and select video because I want video. And boom, there it goes. Oh my gosh. Check out my style. So I have that Mac right here. I have, this is the Mac Cinamaker Meeting Director. I'm live on the Zoom call and live on YouTube right now. So let me go ahead and switch cameras so I can see myself. Ooh, kind of bright there, little buddy. Yeah, I like it. I like it. Nice. Let's go ahead and set it down. And just like that, I have a second video source. What's up? There it is. And so I can select, go back to camera 1 or try camera 2. Bam. All right. And just like that, I have 2 video sources. I like it. Now let's go ahead and show you how to make some audio selections. Okay, so if we're looking at my screen here, let me go ahead and switch to this one so that we look cool in front of the main shot. Okay, so we look on the top right hand side. I can show you where our audio settings are. So to the right, in the next to last icon, we have our audio. And so right now, if I click on this drop down arrow, I can see the slider where I can turn up the volume, turn it down, and I can select which iPhone is going to have the volume. Now, right now, my video and audio is out of sync and I can't let you hear this audio because this video is coming through a Cinamaker Meeting Director setup for this demo, whereas my live stream and my Zoom meeting that's happening right now that you're watching at this moment is coming through a whole different Cinamaker meeting setup. Okay, so by me changing these dials is not gonna affect the audio that you hear right now. All right, cool. Well, there's the audio. Now, Cinamaker offers lots of flexibility to bring in audio in not only from iPhones, but also professional cameras, mixers, and digital audio interfaces. Cool. We're gonna take a look, next we're gonna take a look at our media engine section, and that is gonna be right here on the left-hand side, or the right-hand side of the screen, and the fourth icon from the left. There we go. Let's go with that. Bam. All right. So right now I have a lower third, and so it goes. Turn on the eyeball, turn it off, and you can see my lower third. And I turned this on as soon as we switched video over here. Got it. So let's turn it off and bring in some more media in here and check what our options are to bring in media. So let's click on the media, on the add media button right here. Click on that plus, bam. And we can see what our options are. Image, movie, text, picture-in-picture, and audio. So let's try image first. Let's go with image. All right, so now I'm gonna click on add image again and look for through my files. No problem. So now there we go. I got a few images here, and there it is, the sample. I got a couple there. Go ahead and click on open, and bam, just like that. So now I can click and drag it over to the top left-hand side. Yes, and have it floating right here. That's cool. I can pinch and zoom and make it bigger if I want to. Take up a lot of space. Oof, that's all right. Let's add a border to it. Let's make it purple and a 0.2. I like it. Click on save. And now when I want to bring that in right here next to me, I just go ahead and click on the eyeball. Bam! What's up, DTM? How you doing today? And there's nothing right here. Like when my eyeballs are looking in this direction, there's nothing there. But I know that I have my picture-in-picture. So it's kind of cool to play around and like, yeah, what's up, DTM? Working, looking good. I like it. All right. Let's turn the eyeball off and check our next option. Next option that I want to share with you on our media is how to bring in video, or the fact that we can bring in a movie or a video into this, into share into our Zoom meeting. So there we go. Movie. Boom. Add movie. Okay, we're going to look through our local storage and click on the import button so that I can now go through my files. And every time you bring in or import a video, you will have access for it. So here's the video I'm going to bring in. Click OK. Boom. Once you import a video, you'll have a list of videos here. So you don't have to import them every time, especially if you are reusing videos like my intro. This is my intro. So let's click on done. Bam, there it is. And let's make this full screen, right? So we can do the, the picture in picture, but let's do this one full screen. So on the bottom left-hand side, we have an expand icon. Click on it. And they're still missing a little bit of space right here. I don't know if you can see my hand moving. So let's pinch and zoom out a little bit. Ah, nice. I like it. Once I have the video where I want it, I'm going to go ahead and click on save. Okay, cool. Now, how do we get this going? So let's go ahead and press, click on the eyeball so that it's on, and press the play button. Boom, here we go. So let's pretend there's awesome music here. Beep. And then put the boom on it. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Pencil dealer, that's me. Delta Tango Mike, art life all day. Yes, those are some of my hashtags when it comes to my art that I share online. So there you go. Bam! I have a video in my live stream. And in this example for this video, it is, I have a video in my Zoom meetings. But for example, this video is my intro video for when I go live. So every time I go live, I play that little video in the beginning, get people hyped up that we're gonna talk about something. Art, most likely, of course. That's all I ever talk about. All right, cool. Before we move on, I have one more rich media option to show you. All right, on my list of apps, I have what we call Cinamaker. There we go, Cinamaker. And it was open earlier, the window was here when we switched screens, so there it is. Now, why do we need Cinamaker? What are we gonna do here with this, Dan? Well, I want to bring a presentation or a web page into my presentation. I want to bring some slides or a website to my presentation. So let's go ahead and look up my portfolio page. Oh yeah, this is it. Is this the one? Yes, it is. Let's go ahead, profile. Boom. That's my portfolio here. What's up? And let's go ahead and break out some of the latest artwork that I've been doing. And let's say I want to bring what's on this web page, on this portfolio, to my Zoom presentation. Now, of course, it can always be like something different. It doesn't have to be a website. It can be a, what do you call this? A keynote, some PowerPoint, etc. All right, so there we go. And because I don't have anything here in Keynote, I just kind of wanted to open it up to show you that I do have Keynote. As a matter of fact, let's leave that window open. Let's see what happens. I like experimenting. I shouldn't be experimenting when I'm live, but it's okay. So now let's go ahead and close this or shrink that window down a little bit. Got it. Cool. So now we're going to go ahead and start up Cinamaker, aka Cinamaker Screen Assistant. I didn't mean to make that long S sound. And once I start up that app, I have several options here available to me to bring another video source or of some visual into our Zoom meeting through Cinamaker. So first things I could do is share the screen that I'm on right now, and a couple other things, including my webcam. But let's go ahead and bring in the website. It's right here. See, this is Daniel Flores Behance. Bam! Click on it. As soon as I clicked on it, it had appeared over here. Wow, just like that. So let me go ahead and minimize this window, just so it's out the way. There's my portfolio. Remember that? Okay, so now this is where picture-in-picture comes into play, because I want my portfolio drawings to be right here next to me. Okay, cool. How do we do that, Dan? Add media, and we're looking for picture-in-picture. There we go. Click on it. And let's see. We don't want this video source. We don't want that video source, even though you're kind of cool. You're cool. Let's get that third option. Here is the video source. Is going to be this website, aka my portfolio. I want to get rid of some of these black edges right there. So let's go ahead and click on our crop option and crop this down. Let's see. Here we go. What do we got? I'm just clicking and dragging, and I got it. Apply crop. Okay, pinch and zoom to make it a little bit bigger. Yeah. Which way is this? Is this way, DTM? Word, I like it. And let's add a border. Just make it fun. Keep it fun. And the border is going to be the same color as we used before, purple, and a 0.2. Looking good. Click on save, and now when the time is appropriate to talk about or share my portfolio, I click on the eyeball, and bam, there we are. Nice. Yes, and so now I'm going to click on this window, get my keyboard, so I can just use the arrows as I'm talking here. It's like, yeah, this is DTM. That's one of my drawings there. And then, and then I like 80s movies because that's when I was a teenager. And so Stallone and Rambo, that was the thing. And of course, I'm Mexican, so we got the Day of the Dead character. And of course, an Aztec god. That's my personal Aztec god. And then, of course, Tupac and a whole bunch of other characters that I've been working on. There goes Schwarzenegger, Eazy-E, and then Skeletor. Anybody into Masters of the Universe? There we go. Nice. See? Bam! I have fun. I'm sorry. I could go on and on about what Meeting Director has plenty of options to create engaging meetings. And you're like, that's all great, Dan, but how do we get these superpowers into our Zoom meeting? Okay, so let me move this out of the way, set it right there so that it's not taking up my screen. Here we go. Yeah, and I did not need this. I was going to try to play around. Let's go. Bam. All right, so here we go. So next thing is how do we get this into the Zoom meetings? Very easily. Let me show you some of the steps. Let's go ahead and start our Zoom. Where are you at, Zoom? Come on in. And start a meeting like normal. So here we go. New meeting. Got it. Good. Boom. For a second there, that was my webcam. But all right, so let's go. Join with computer audio. And so what we want is we want the video from Cinamaker to come into Zoom and let that be what people see. So that way we can have fun with changing our videos, our cameras, and bringing in picture-in-picture if we want. So let's go ahead and go there, bam, got it, good. Oh, I need to switch to that. I like that one. There it is. Got it. So there we go. So we have the camera selected. And now let's look at our settings in Zoom. First things first, on our video settings, we're going to check for Cinamaker Virtual Web Camera. That is going to bring the video in from Cinamaker into our Zoom meeting. Boom. We're halfway there. Next is to check our audio. Okay, the arrow next to the microphone. We're going to select our microphone and speaker. So on the microphone section, we want Cinamaker audio device. Boom, got that. That's selected. Good. And then we want for our speakers, the Mac speakers. Or if you're wearing our AirPods, then you want your AirPods. That way, people in the Zoom meeting, you can hear them. So the first part is the microphone, so they can hear you. People in the Zoom meeting can hear you. And the second part, on the speaker part, is for you to be able to hear people in your Zoom meetings. Nice. There it is. Got it. Now you are cinemaking. Boom. Let me go ahead and close that. Boom. And switch. Sorry, I gotta move some things around on this other system. Boom. Here we go. We're back. Now, I have been cinemaking for a few years, and I'm still excited to produce broadcast quality streams. Now I get to add these superpowers to my meetings with an app that is simple to use, plus includes high quality tools and graphics. As you switch between camera angles, there we go, what's up, boom, come on in. And drop in my lower thirds. Let's go, let's get our lower thirds going on. Do the picture-in-picture, play pre-recorded video file, and flex your brand new superpowers. The engagement and value of this meeting will have a bigger impact with your audience. Now, what do we need to get started, Dan? All right, you're gonna need the hardware you already own. And let me pull this out because it's causing, boom, there we go, got it. Good. All right, so we need the hardware that we already own, like what? Like your Mac for Meeting Director. And for your cameras, we'll have the webcam plus your iPhones. There you go. You also need the software. Cinamaker Meeting Director is free and available from cinamaker.com right now. Boom, just go to the website and download it for free. Get to try it out. Cinamaker Capture is available for iPhones and iPads free from the App Store. Download to your iPhone and use your iPhone as a camera. Okay, now you already have Zoom. So there we go. That's how we're talking to each other right now. At least those of you who are here in the Zoom meeting with me. Come on, Cinamaker. There we go. And lastly, make sure you have a strong Wi-Fi connection to support your connected devices. iPhones, iPads, and the Mac must be on the same powerful Wi-Fi connection. Okay, if you remember one thing, please remember this. Cinamaker Meeting Director is free to get started and test these new superpowers in your Zoom meetings. Engage your audience with the power of rich media and graphics, pre-recorded video, and different camera angles. You will enjoy broadcast quality audio and video for free. Subscription and support starts at $9.99 a month or $79.99 a year. Now is your turn. Download Meeting Director for free. Download Capture on your iPhone for free. Install Zoom. Select Cinamaker Virtual Web Camera as your video source. And now you are cinemaking. Bam! I will now take a breath and open the floor for some questions. Yeah, a little dramatic, I'm sorry. And let me turn on the options here. Bam! In case there is a question, I'm going to check also the chat in case there is a question. Please let me know. All right. So one question, and I also have to check YouTube. I have a lot of things that I'm checking out. Hey, hello, how are you? How you doing? The question is, do I need Cinamaker Meeting Director if I already use Cinamaker Director Studio? The answer is, if you're using Cinamaker Director Studio on your Mac, you don't need Meeting Director, because Director Studio already includes everything that Meeting Director provides. So you just have to check your settings in Director Studio. That's the original Cinamaker Director app that comes on the iPad or Mac. But mostly if you're going to want to use Cinamaker like Meeting Director, but use the original Cinamaker, it's a little back and forth, I'm sorry, I wish I had a picture of them, then there's a setting in the original Cinamaker that you can turn on. It's in the settings options, and you will be able to use Cinamaker Virtual Webcam just like you would here in Cinamaker Meeting Director. So a lot of directors, meetings, and studios. So you don't need both. If you have the original Cinamaker, then that's all you need to be able to produce broadcast quality content for your Zoom meetings. That was a very terrible answer, I'm sorry. But let me know if you guys have any other answers. I do want to let you know that you can always reach out to me. Boom, let me turn that on. There it is. We have a Facebook group called Cinamaker Community Facebook group. You're welcome to join, and we like to share a lot of ideas, setups, and content with our members or who are using Cinamaker for their Zoom meetings or streaming, or even if you're just using it for video recording. Like I said, I've used it for recording video without streaming because it's a very powerful tool when you need to produce content. Now, you can always reach out to me if you have more questions, and my name is Dan at Cinamaker.net. My name is Dan, but you can find me at Dan@Cinamaker.net. So please feel free to reach out anytime. So if you have any other questions, I'd like to answer them now. What kind of iPhones do I use? The iPhones that I have, as I showed you earlier, let me reach out and grab this one. Bam, 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 here we go. Is an iPhone 8. This is an iPhone 8. And then I have an iPhone 7 that's in my pocket. And this iPhone, yeah, this is an iPhone 7. And so what's cool about this iPhone, and that's any iPhone that you use with Cinamaker Capture, you can use it as an audio source. So instead of selecting the video option, like in this one, and I have the video option, you can select the audio option and bring in your audio into your Cinamaker setup, either for streaming or the Zoom. And in my case, I have this is an older iPhone that has a headphone jack, so this is 6, because they didn't have it in 7, so this is a 6. And it still has a headphone jack, and I have a lav mic here on my chest. So there you go. You can now Cinamaker does suggest that you use devices that are from 2018 and later. So that ensures that your hardware, your devices are up to date with the latest OS and can handle audio and video for Cinamaker and for your streaming. Okay, well, thank you very much today for your time. Please reach out anytime. Let me know how you plan to use Cinamaker, if you plan to go live, if you plan to record, or use it for your Zoom meetings. I'll talk to you next time. My name is DTM, and I will see you later. Thank you very much.